Happy Saturday to you, everyone. Hope you're doing well out there. I've got Grizz here with me. He's a dog that's going through our board and train program, and he's a wee bit of a nervous chap. He just is. You know, you see it in people. There are some people, if you put a little pressure on them, they'll fold up like a lawn chair. Then there's a few others, you put some pressure on them and they'll knock you out. It is what it is. It's a genetic condition mixed with environment, but whatever have you, Grizz is a bit of a nervous chap. In fact, he just laid down right there. So what I want to talk to you about today is that how you handle these nervous dogs is everything. So many times in training, this seems to always be about the energy. Heel, yeah, come, you betcha, baby, sit, looking good. We have all this energy, boom, 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 energy, energy, energy. And if the dog doesn't give us energy, we got to do anything and everything we can to get up more energy. And then, of course, it's all about the petting, you did so good, and treat, 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 treat. Well, I'm here to tell you, dogs like Grizz, less is best. This is an animal that's nervous, a little bit anxious. So he's already parked in the arousal column. He's scanning the environment constantly, hypervigilance. If he's hanging out with me, it's one of those trust but verify situations. He's got a lot going on. His senses are being flooded with many signals. And the biggest priority for him is making sure that none of those things are threatening in nature. He's got a lot to process. And therefore, when we train dogs like this, being calm, being methodical, being slow, being confident is what works. You have to think about literally every move. You already have your training plan. You have your goal. Be ready to not meet that on that given session. Be ready to come back at it again later. You've got to kind of go with what these type of dogs give you. You may not reach that plateau that you were hoping to reach today. There's always tomorrow. And patience must come in heavy doses with dogs like Grizz. Hop up here, Grizz, come on, buddy. So I'm going to hop him up here, and I'm going to demonstrate. Please. Now, if you take a look at him, look how he looks at me. I've handled this boy a great deal. We're very familiar with one another. I know him, he knows me. But yet still, when I touch him, it's like touching a live wire. You feel a little jolt there. And because of that feedback, I'm going to quit touching him for right now. And wait till he tells me he's ready for that. Because every time I touch him right now, he's no longer thinking about doing plays or the behaviors I'm asking him to do. He's going, don't touch me. I'm good, man. We're good. Can we just have a moment here in which you don't have to touch me? I mean, I like you, Bryan, but I'm not that comfortable with you just yet. And that's okay. Because a good trainer, good dog owner doesn't take that personal. That is something the animal has to work through. They have to internalize it on their speed, on their pace. All I can do is push, continually push at the speed in which he will allow me to push. But you see him panting. I set the thermostat at 69 degrees. You can hang meat in here. It's the way I like it. I love it cold. So all that panting is from stress. If you see the extra salvation that's going on the floor here, yeah, his stress response has been mobilized. It truly has. And because of that, he's going to be more sensitive. He's going to have less tolerance. He is there. Again, I use the example. If you're binging on Netflix in the middle of the night and you hear what you believe is someone kicking in your back door, you're going to leave your calm zone and head into that arousal column. Your heart rate will go up. Your eyes will become dilated. Your oxygen will start flowing in oxygenated blood, carrying glucose through your body in preparation to deal with that threat if it truly was someone kicking in your back door. Your cognition is enhanced. Many things are occurring, and these are all occurring with him. The increased cognition actually helps me in training. That's why in any training situation, there will be stress. Hear that? If there's not stress, then you're really not moving forward in your training. It's the good stress. It's that continual wind that keeps pushing, pushing. Not so much that we break young trees, but that continual presence, always there. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that he's a little stressed right now because he is super sensitive, which means my corrections are very light, if at all. Everything I do with him is quiet, slow, methodical. When he and I have a training session together, about the only words you hear are the commands themselves and an occasional, well done. About that tone. Well done. Free? Off we go. Heel. Attaboy. Place. Stay. Big exaggerated signals, but slow in their movement. He needs predictive information. He needs to understand that that swing of my hand is only about performing the command stay. It is no flashback of anything that may have ever occurred, and again, no one knows for sure. It may have never even been meant by anyone or anything. Dogs make associations with all sorts of things. I remember one time calling a dog. The first time I gave a little tug on a leash, the very first time ever, young pup, I said, come, and right when that happened, big bolt of lightning, I think it struck our building, and that was it. The dog associated the lightning with me, because right at that moment, as you'd have it, I said, come, boom, flash, now the dog was afraid of me. And I had to use another trainer to finish that dog's training. That's the association that dogs can make. Is it always the correct one? No, it's not. But you have to live with it, or you have to slowly try and work through it. But my biggest point for today is that when you have dogs like Grizz, touching is not necessary. Touching comes later. Touching comes when we have the ability to have the animal can be extremely confident with us, very calm with us. That's when we can, when the dog gives us that feedback. No. So even there, that was a correction for stepping off of place. You guys can't see it, but on the back side of this camera, someone was trying to enter the door that I had this camera's back to, but I had the door locked. And I wasn't about to answer the door because I'm doing Facebook Live. But Grizz saw them, and again, remember, he's hypervigilant, so he's scanning the environment. And to step off was a possible, maybe I should leave. Maybe I should get out of here. Free? Okay, so anytime you guys work an animal that is a wee bit nervous, whether they are by nature or whether they are just because of the training session itself, slow everything down. Move in slow motion. Give big signals, but slowly. It provides predictive information. I can interpret it much easier. Corrections have to come at a speed and at a level that the animal understands and is receptive to. And that'll require some playing around on your part. It just will. You've got to work this thing. Be patient. Keep working it. Keep moving. Man, we made some great gains here, Grizz and I. Heel. Just the other day, I tried taking him for a walk. Heel. Look at that. Beautiful. Down. And we worked on down the other day, so we did the old pulley method here using the foot. Down, all the way. Good. Boy, well done. And that's about the speed that I go. Heel. Place. Good. So those of you who have this endless, boundless energy, make sure that you dial it down anytime you work a dog like Grizz. Be calm, be patient, be methodical, be in charge, send confidence down this leash, and you'll start to have confidence come back. Just keep in mind, less is best when it comes to dogs like Grizz. Buddy. Buddy. Now we're doing better. Now we'll do it. We'll go ahead and finish up our session, and he's doing much better. All right. Free. You guys, let me back up over just a little bit. Come on, buddy. Have a great day, okay? Great training day. Nervous dogs, less is best. Take care.